All right.
All right, welcome back. Today we did an experiment. I'm not too pleased with it. I already know the grades of it, but I am currently trying to get the full Death of Superman run. I am on the census, the CGC census, and I'm trying to get the full Death of Superman run. And it's extensive. There's like 50, 60 books on it. And it's not the books that you think. To be able to get high ranking on this, you have to literally get first, second, and third prints graded. I know CGC does it just to get more people to grade, but I'm kind of gone down that rabbit hole. Well, there's some of the books that are extremely hard to get. I mean, like, there's only like 10, 15 in existence, known of, in decent shape. And these are the ones I was able to find, and I'm a little irritated because I thought they were higher grades than they are. But they're DC universes. And, oh, God. I like the packaging. But they're DC universes, and they're extremely difficult to get. I negotiated a deal with this one guy for, what was it, $750 for like 15 books. And I think I got a good deal on them. But they're literally the only ones of these books I was able to find. I found one other one that I'm kind of regretting not buying because he wanted a inflated price of it because it was already graded. But it was a 9.2, so I'm kind of irritated that I didn't bite the bullet and buy it, but I like grading my own stuff too. So, and lately I've seen other channels that have had problems with your CGCs. So if you get anything graded, remember you only have 2 weeks to check over the slabs and get in contact with them. If you don't do that, you're stuck with the slab. They won't fix it, they won't refund it, they won't do anything. So, okay, this is one of the bigger ones. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. And I went ahead and sprang for the special label too. So this is one of the most expensive ones here, so I'm going to leave that one for last. But this one is part 8. It's Superman 7.7, second printing. And I'm a little irritated about the 9.2, but I understand it, I guess. I was kind of hoping for more, but 9.2 I guess I would go with. But I do love the labels. Finally they get some labels in. I just wish they would do more, because I want to send some other books in, but I wish they would at least do a DC label, and not just Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman, have like a DC logo label, I think that would be cool. This is Superman 76. This is a second print. This one's almost impossible to find too. Am I happy with the 9.4? No. But I can understand why they gave me a 9.4. So it has. I was thinking it was 9.6, but I can deal with a 9.4. But like I said, second prints are almost impossible to get. You can find them, but they're usually beat up, especially with the Death of Superman run. That's the problem with the Death of Superman run. They're all beat up. You can say something. My son's over here making faces at me.
I'm not making faces.
This one I'm extremely pissed about. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pissed about this one. But it's an 8.5. It's a third print. Yeah, I have a first print. I got a fourth print. So I think I'm missing the second print. But I guess it'll be a placeholder until I get a better one. The Doomsdays, you can find those everywhere. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. You know, those aren't hard to find. But this is the third print, and this I got a 9.6 on this one. I'm not too. Yeah, 9.6 is okay. I'm good with a 9.6. I prefer 9.8, but 9.6 are okay. This one, third print, is a little more difficult, but it's like the other Doomsday. They're not hard to find. You just have to look. Okay, and now this one's a ghost. You can search and search and search and search. You're not going to find one.
Find 3, but people are asking more than $800 for it, and then one was like what, 10 grand?
Yeah, one guy's asking 10 grand. He's not going to get 10 grand for it.
Well, because it's in a poly bag and it's raw.
I found one for 150, but it literally had a big huge rip right here.
Yeah, it was like a one.
I didn't even know I had this in my collection. I've had this in my collection for years.
I'm the one who pointed it out to you.
And before I even started grading, I have had a box of books for 30 years. And when I started getting back into comics, I pulled these out, and they're okay. And I didn't even realize I had this one in there until I started getting into
DC Universes.
I wanted to do this run, and that's when I found out about this one. But I have never found another one in the wild. So, yeah, this one is extremely hard to find. 8.5, with it being like my childhood copy, I'm actually happy with. I mean, I was expecting about an 8. Because it has a few spine ticks on it and blended corners,
Yeah, and with it being black cover, it's kind of noticeable.
Right. So we got 2 more books, and I'm pretty sure. Well, we got 3 more books. This one is another 77, but this is a DC Universe. This one's another ghost. I am irritated about it, but I guess I can deal with it. But I'm never going to find another one. I found 2, and they're wanting like $300 or $400 for it. Yeah. And I'm a single dad. I don't have $300 or $400.
And the lowest copy was just like beat up.
Yeah. So I'll deal with the 8.0. It's not what I want, but I can deal with it.
But what I'm looking, what I was seeing is if you have that copy at Ayla, it's a pretty common grade. So at least you got that.
A common grade? Well, I mean,
A common, common raw grade. Okay, no, I haven't seen one that's been CGC
No.
or CBCS. So at least you got something common. At least you got common.
When I was looking at the grades, there's only like 20 of these graded on the census. And the ones that are graded are anywhere from a 5.5 to a 9.8. So,
like you say, at least you got in the range. It's not.
Well, like I said, it's above a 8. It's an 8, so I can deal with it. I mean, if it was a 6, 7, I would really be irritated with that one. This one, I'm kind of irritated with. I've sent in 2 so far. They've both gotten a 9.4. And I don't understand why they're not getting 9.8s. These are immaculate. I mean, 9.6 minimum. But CGC is CGC, so I have to deal with it. Again, this is a DC Universe. This one's not like common, but it's not. You can find it if you look. I'm looking for another one now because I'm bound and determined to get a 9.8. And this one is the other money book. You're almost impossible to find. This is the one I found a 9.2 in, and I passed it up. I guess I should have taken that, but this one is Action Comics 686 DC Universe. 8.5 I can live with. Like I said, I should have taken that 9.2 when I had a chance. But I don't see this being an 8.5. This is a second print, and it's really hard to come by. So with these, I have almost a full run slabbed. Now that's not every variant. That's just the first set of covers. So I'm still working on getting all of them.
Are you missing like one?
Those are at CGC right now.
Oh, yeah, because they didn't make DC Universes of all of them. They only...
That's what I'm doing right now. I'm getting the hardest to find ones graded, and then I'm going to go back and get the easy ones to grade.
And you have the funeral one, the one with everybody standing at the tomb.
Yes,
I
already have that one.
9.4.
I bought that one graded.
Yeah.
Again, that's another one that's almost impossible to find.
Yeah.
But that's my latest one. I got some more that are at CGC right now. Tell me what you think. Do you think I did an okay job? Do you think I'm foolish for trying to get the full run? Yeah, let me know what you think. This is House of L Comics, and please like and subscribe.